lies,
opinion,
truth,
and substance. Only we get to make sure we're real and real them skills to be honest.
right. My real son, he tortured some folks.
Hello from L.O.T.S.
No, I forgot. No,
Happy
God, no,
New
God.
Year!
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year.
Lies,
Opinions
truth.
and a lot of substance.
We have a juicy show for you today.
Yes. My lovely co-host, Cameron, has a lot of great topics for y'all today.
Yes.
I'm your man, Johnny Q. We're coming live from Atlanta, Georgia, of course. And we want to wish everybody a happy and blessed New Year, even though it started rough at the beginning. We want to give condolences to the family of the Golden Girls.
Yes.
The last Golden Girl.
Betty has passed on.
Yes.
R.I.P. Betty.
Yes, she was a good mom on TV for a lot of people. You know, very well loved. So, other than that, how was your New Year?
My New Year was drunk and fun.
Drunk and fun, ain't that something?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Why was it so fun?
Because I was in a trapping.
Oh.
Money was being thrown.
So how was
People were losing their mind.
Oh, and you were getting drunk at the same time?
Yes, getting money and getting drunk.
Getting money and getting drunk.
Isn't that wonderful?
I know one person who would love to be your friend for that.
Who?
Oh, no, you don't know her, but she would
okay.
love it. She would love it to death.
Ooh.
Yes. And so, you know, before we even get started, you know, for people who going to want to chime in today on these topics, y'all are welcome to call in at 470-251-4707. That'll be 470-251-4707. Also,
Yes, Johnny Q.
what parties did you go to?
No part. Well, I was at King of Diamonds
Okay.
the whole time.
The whole time? You didn't, so you didn't go to
I
no
didn't go
outside?
to like no day parties or anything because I was too tired and drunk from the night before, and I don't get home till like about 6.
Okay.
So I'm gonna sleep all day and then get ready for the party again at night.
I got you.
You know.
Okay, I understand.
So yeah, it was wonderful. It was crowded, and the only sad thing was nobody had on a mask. Corona is out here. The variant is out here.
Yes.
People was like, I'm gonna party till like it's
Right.
2022. And they did.
And they did.
And I'm so sorry that Corona is out here because some people really just don't believe in it.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Some people really just don't care.
Some people really don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you know, and I mean...
How you feel about the new variant?
I mean, it is what it is. You know, I mean, I'm... Like I say, I'm not against the shot.
Right.
You know, if you believe you need it, I say go do it, honestly.
Okay.
If you believe that you gonna get it and heal without it, then I'm not against it either. Because if I got the shot,
Right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really care if you got the shot or not. I got it. I'm alright. I mean, if it hit me and I don't get no symptoms and it just hit me and it just hey, you know, I ain't got to worry about you. That's on you. Right. If you choose not to get it, I'm not mad at the person who did get it.
Right.
You know, that's why I'm not really...
You're not advocating for nothing.
Yeah, you know.
It's mutual.
Right, I am. Because, you know, I think people really making
a big deal,
and it's getting people more worried. You know,
right.
If I can honestly say this. Right. If I had not seen or heard recordings of people who died who had the shot.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And caught the other variant.
But it's a small percentage.
I mean, like I say,
you shouldn't be dying at all.
Well, listen, we know everybody got a time and place.
Right.
Only thing I'm saying is, I just don't want to. I don't want to add to the fear.
Right.
Because that's my whole thing. So many people get in fear.
Right.
And then when the people who don't have the shot see all the people who do got the shot, and they're like, man, my aunt had the shot. She checked out of here. My uncle, my daddy, my mama, they checked out of here. Then, you know, the people they looking at the people without a shot like, hell, I need to stay more away from you than you need to stay away from me.
Right.
So that's why I'm saying, you know, I don't really have no no punch in the fight. Hey, if you
Right.
want it,
He
I'm
said I
telling
got
you.
no punch in
Yeah,
it.
I ain't no punch in this fight. Hey, if you want it, go get it. Seriously.
Right.
Take the vaccine. Hey, if you don't want it, you figure God gave your body the ability to go through it. Hey, I'm with you. Go. Hey, stay down. Fight it, and we'll see you back here on the L.O.T.S TV show. So, you know, other than that, I think, you know, I do get a chance. I found out one of my cousins. I want to tell him and his new wife congratulations. You know, the Hitchcocks. Yeah, you know they got married. You know, I also want to. You know what we never really did?
What?
I don't think we really ever gave our loved ones a shout out. And before I even get to my loved ones, just so I can give them a shout out, you know, I want to say thank you to Joe. Joe, we appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, Joe.
Right. That's how y'all able to hear us, baby. It's not just because your father owned the network station with my cousin. You know, it's because Joe actually does the work. So we got to thank Joe first just so you can hear.
Right.
And also, you know, Lady Buck, the most hard-headed son in the world. Oh, boy, I thought I was trouble. This kid. But in Holland, I just want to say hello. Also to the...
Hello, Kadeem. It's my son. Hi.
Mr. Kadeem, how you doing?
My sisters.
And to the lady THTE. You know, I'll tell y'all what that means.
Ooh, THT.
TE. Yeah. So, you know, I want to say what's up to that
hot thing. I made up something.
So, other than that, you know, just want to say what's up to everybody. And
Happy New Year.
To my nieces, how y'all doing? I know one of y'all in trouble.
Hello to my nieces also.
Right.
And my sisters and my brothers.
Yes, and a couple of
and my
nephews.
dad and my stepmom.
Right. So, you know, let's get to some of these hot topics.
Right.
For us.
These hot topics, you know. Please, someone tell me what's a sneaky link. Asking for a friend.
Oh, wow. Well.
Asking for a friend. I mean, the name says it all. Because when I first heard the terminology, I was just like, sneaky link. I just heard it in the dressing room.
Right.
I heard a girl on the phone. She was like, oh, my sneaky link acting up.
Right.
Well, I'm about to wake up my sneaky link. I don't care if he's with his girl. And I'm like, what's going on? What's that?
Wow.
And she was like, oh, my sneaky link. So I figure you're being sneaky and you're linking up.
With the, so similar to what's her name? Is it Sweetie?
Who?
That's how you say her name?
Who?
South Sweetie? Oh, just Sweetie. Oh, okay, just Sweetie. Okay. So is it similar to what Sweetie and Baby is doing?
Ooh, which baby?
The little baby.
Oh, my God. Lil Baby is cheating on Jada? Or you mean Da Baby?
No, Lil Baby.
That's my favorite rapper right now. He's cheating on Jada?
Yeah, him and Jada broke up. Yeah.
How could I not know this?
Hey, I want to tell Jada something. Listen, man, listen. Now, I met the Lil Baby before he even became big. You know, like, we've been in the same rooms before. Yeah. You know, real cool dude, nothing against him. I mean, man, one of the best young guys I've really, I mean.
He look like he got a good
He's a real gentleman. Right. I can say that. But it's crazy because I did not expect his kid's mother to have his similarity. You know, and that's from a real mature standpoint. For him to be that young in the same rooms, listen, when I tell you a real gentleman at his age, now you got to think this going 3-4 years, 4 years back. And it's crazy for his kid's mother to have that same demeanor as he has.
Oh, okay.
The way he carry himself.
Jada is his baby mama.
Yeah.
He has more than one kid?
Yeah, he got 2.
Is it for the same girl?
No.
Oh, he got 2 baby mamas.
Yeah, he got two kids' mother.
I should know these things because that's my favorite rapper.
Oh, okay.
I don't really care about his sex life.
Yeah,
I just care about his music.
Yeah. But I tell you, man, when I saw her, boy, I said, I got a son. Okay. Now listen, my son got a good girlfriend now. Yeah. She is. You know, I just think he can grow and mature, but maybe this may be his racing in. So I stay out of. But man. That is one woman I'm talking about, boy. When I tell you she can help get him, even though I am his father, the man, I can get him now, but I think he'll be more inclined to her mouth to his ears.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the first time I think I've been able to say, well, that's a woman. I really wouldn't mind for my son.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, seriously.
That'd be nice. So was it Jada or the other baby mama?
No, it's Jada. Jada is the first kid's mother, right?
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Do I got that right, Joe?
No.
Who is the first kid's mother?
Oh, so little baby got an older son by somebody else that's not Jada.
Okay, which one? One it worked at the adult entertainment. Which one was that?
The first one?
Yeah, the first one wasn't Jada. She always did hair.
So yeah, I'm talking about Jada then. Yeah, I'm talking about Jada. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So all right. So she handled herself well.
Right.
Okay, for a young lady.
Right. So right now, little baby.
So right now, little baby is it's not a sneaky link. A sneaky link is sneaky. Nobody's gonna know.
Well, this the whole thing. He hasn't really claimed Sweetie for being anything. People have just caught them.
Oh, paparazzi.
Right, and but you know, Sweetie may be right here. He may be like this here though.
Okay.
So people like, hey man,
who is this Sweetie person? Is she a celebrity? Is she?
Yeah, Quavo ex-girl.
Oh my God, that's what I tell people all the time. Once you screw a celebrity, it's like you gonna screw another celebrity. It's like once you touch a stardom person, you can't go back to regular.
Well, I mean, you can go back to regular,
but it just don't work that way.
Why?
It just look at the history of people. Look at the celebrities. They always sleep with celebrity and then they go with another celebrity. They don't care that the celebrity slept with that person. They don't care.
But ain't this like that in the regular circle? I mean, but ain't this like that in the regular world?
No,
it's
not really. No,
not really?
Because
you sure?
No, I'll say something. No, because I know from personal experience and from people around me, like you just don't go back. You're gonna keep looking for that type of same. Yes, I mean you could not be with a celebrity again, but it's just like. It's just how it is. Because look, that's Quavo's ex. Like, how does that happen? Like, you was with that rapper, now you with the other rapper. Like, why? Because you're in the same realm? Like, you're in the same circles?
I mean, well, I'm pretty sure they are in the same circle.
Like, how did Sweetie end up hooking up with the baby? Like, where did y'all meet at?
I mean, it had to be at some party.
Right.
She got to be invited to that party.
Right. Like, oh, Sweetie's the rapper.
No, Quavo and Lil Baby is on the same.
Oh my God, messy.
Yeah, but I mean, what Quavo care? He don't care.
Of course he don't.
I mean, and if he do care, then Quavo, you need to come to my classes. Begin every day at 12.
And they're not married anyway, so.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Damn.
I mean, it's
so
all right.
that was his. So the sneaky link gonna become his. Well, the sneaky link is when you're sneaking around. With the person that you're linking up with.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, that's what it's supposed to mean. I just like how it sounds.
So have you had any sneaky links?
Don't ask me my goddamn business. I'm no sneaky link. I don't want no sneaky link. Okay, I want real man. I have real man.
Right. Well, you know.
I don't have to sneak nothing. He's doing his job. Right. I don't have to do no sneaky nothing.
Yeah,
But in my life, have I ever had a sneaky link?
Yes.
In my past life?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Me too. Like 20 odd years ago.
Of course, I've had sneaky links. Yeah. Of course. Who hasn't? It just wasn't called a sneaky link back then.
Oh, okay.
It's called a side nigga, a side chick, a one night stand.
So would we consider? Who was the other entertainer? Who was that other entertainer? Just recently, I think they linked back up. I mean, well, supposedly it's a, you know, allegedly they supposed to be. And I cannot think. Who? Yeah. So is that considered a sneaking link, even though he got a baby out the situation? And well, I mean, it's rumored that him and Chloe started back. From my understanding, Chloe said...
But that's her baby daddy. See, I don't follow some of these people because I didn't even know they broke up. I just know he had cheated on her.
Yeah. Yeah. Good-looking girl, I must say, too, from Texas. She is from Texas, right, Joe?
Damn. Yeah. So he had a baby on Chloe's head.
I mean,
not only do you cheat, but you cheat raw.
Well, I mean, this been
You're
going on.
busting nuts up in the side.
Well, listen, I know we don't do a lot of things from like back in the day, but I mean, this has just been going on since beginning of time.
Right, because we can't all sit here and be like, we ain't never just went in raw dog and then thought about it later.
Listen, I started drinking late, and I'm here to tell you, these things was happening before. I think I was a lot safer before alcohol. I ain't gonna tell you no lie.
Oh, okay.
I got into boy when I took alcohol at the age of 37. I was like, whoa.
That's the first time you ever took a drink?
It's the first real drink I had.
At 37?
Yeah. Cause the code I came up under back then.
Okay.
No drugs, you had to be alert all the time.
Okay. Because you was a good criminal.
Yes.
Okay.
I
you
must
was
say,
an on-point criminal.
I definitely. That's the goal I was shooting at.
Don't get caught too much.
No, don't get caught too much.
Okay.
And if you get caught, you know how to
be quiet.
Which that's not what we're seeing. So that way I was able to. Back then I had in that case I had a lot of
you was
sneaky linking. Yeah, I was sneaky linking.
And when you drank, condoms just wasn't at play.
Well, I mean, of course, by me already being, prepared. Right. But I can say later on, like a couple of years down the line, like when I'm really throwing them back, I was like, oh, so this is what alcohol. And, when a woman whispering in your ear, like, well, you know what, you really are attractive. And I'm like, damn, I didn't even know that. She's like, yes. I mean, by the time you wake up the next day, you like, boy, this, you didn't do this all the way right. And in your mind, you're like, nah, you certainly did. But hell, it's too late.
Too late now.
So I know if I did it.
Right. Millions of people.
Boy, I can imagine what's done happen with everybody else.
That's why there's something called Department of Health, and that's why STDs are out there.
Yes, it is. It is.
Because sometimes you just don't give a fuck.
You just don't care. You do. You
just going for the goal and say, fuck it, I got one life to live. I'm going to just do it.
The good question would have been asked the people too. How many of y'all were really how many of y'all have sneaky links right now?
A lot of them. I told you, I heard them talking about it in the dressing room. That's how I found out what the terminology was. She was like, I'm about to wake up my sneaky link. I was like, wake him up from where? She was like, he's with his girlfriend right now. But he needs to get out that bed and come give me some. I said, oh.
He gonna leave his girl to do that?
Yeah, she said he gonna get out the bed because I'm horny now. That's what she said.
Wow.
I was like, oh, that's how that sneaky link go? She said, yeah. You sneak and you link. I said, okay.
So I'm curious. Do the sneaky link leave his place and come to her place? Or
I don't know.
She leave
I just
her
heard
place
her on the phone,
meet
and I just wanted to know the terminology.
Yeah.
So she told me what it was.
So if you had a sneaky link to do, I mean, would you? I'm curious because I do like to hear spontaneous things.
Okay.
I don't like to. I'm not young as I used to be, so I ain't into. Okay. But I do like to hear it though. To make my mind go, that remind me of something.
Okay.
So if you got a sneaky link, do you tell the sneaky link? Are you showing up where the sneaky link at? Are you telling the sneaky link to meet you somewhere?
That's how it's supposed to work.
Okay.
Because he's sneaking away.
He's sneaking away. So it got to be somewhere close by him.
It could be late night, afternoon. Maybe he didn't go to work.
Right.
Maybe he stayed home to be with you. Maybe it happened after the club. Sneak go. It's all type of ways because it's a sneak.
Wow.
Wow.
I really would be curious to really hear.
Wow. It's a sneaky situation.
You sneaky linkers, you call in.
Did you say call you?
Yeah, y'all call in. I want to hear some of these stories of what happened.
Oh my God, I can't with you. You say call me.
Yeah, call on in.
We are getting off this sneaky link subject.
Which brings us.
He's getting beside himself.
Yeah, because it's about to go in. But that brings us to our next topic.
Our next topic. Is it hard being in a relationship with a celebrity, exotic entertainer, actor, or porn star? That's the list. And the reason why is because Megan Good, she's getting a divorce.
From the pastor.
from the pastor. I didn't know until I went and read, because I didn't know that she was with a pastor, you know. But I remember that scene because I watched this new show called Harlem, and she's in it. And it's a scene where she decided to have like random sex with someone. And the guy lays back and lifts his leg up.
Okay.
Like he wants fellatio. Like she wants him to lick his ass and balls or whatever the situation might have been. And she's looking down at it like, oh. So a lot of people are saying that that scene might have been the last straw for her husband. They're assuming that that was the last straw. And that, you know, she was dressed provocative at certain times and she's with a pastor. Because he filed for divorce. And the statistic are women always do the filing. Men don't really file for divorce. The statistic for men filing is very low. So they're assuming if he filed, she must have did something wrong. You know? And that's a celebrity situation because you married an actress. So you know what came along with being an actress. She's going to kiss other guys. She might be in a nude scene. And even if she opt out of her contract not to do those type of scenes.
Right.
To be a full-fledged actress, you have to kind of do those type of scenes.
True.
You have to kiss another person. Even if it looks fake, you still have to touch them. Your body might have to touch even if they have something in between you. You know? So that was just one example. Like, is it really hard? You know? And definitely me, the exotic entertainer, having a relationship. You know, it's hard on the man. That's why I only deal with men that are tough skin. To deal with an exotic dancer or a stripper and to have a real, like, relationship, that man has to be tough. Tough. Because some clubs, guys do touch you.
Right.
Some clubs you don't get touched. You just have to throw the money. Some clubs, niggas are smacking your ass. Like, how do you deal with that? And the other one, porn star? Like, I know somebody who has a porn star as a girlfriend.
Right.
Like she does porn, but that's your girlfriend because you're looking at it as a job. She is screwing other men for her paycheck.
Okay.
And that is your girlfriend. Or your wife or whatever because you signed up to be with that person. Or you signed up to be with a celebrity person too. Like, you're not, okay, like you said, I'm not a celebrity, but I end up being with a rapper. I'm just a regular Jane. And he's a celebrity. Now, every time he go out there on tour, I got to worry about a bitch trying to get on him. It's tough for both sides. Would you want to be married to a porn star? I know the answer to that, but I want to hear it.
Okay, well, for other people who want to call in and chime in at 470-251-4707. That's 470-251-4707.
Can you tolerate being married to any of the lists? Celebrity, actress, porn star, or stripper?
Hold on. Married or going with?
Dating or even leading to marriage? Which one is the least of your preference?
I can date. I can date one.
You could date a porn star.
I could date a porn.
Knowing that she's gonna have sex at her job at least once a week, you can still date her.
I can still date her.
Because you know there are rules on porn. They take AIDS tests every
right.
You know they have to do that that screening every minute.
I don't. Yeah, I could date a porn star.
You could.
Could I marry one? I married her without knowing she was a porn star. So
okay, let's say she leave the porn game. Because y'all are deep in love now, so now she's like.
I'm going to have a real mature mindset. You know, like it's going to have to be God given. Okay. You know, seriously. I mean, to me. Okay. Could I just naturally do it? No.
Of course not.
Now, you let God work on me and let God work on her. Okay. Most likely, yeah, we can do it.
Good answer.
We can do it. But right here? No.
Okay.
No.
Actress? You have to watch her do scenes on the big screen with other men, rubbing on her, kissing on her.
We can date.
We could date.
We could date.
Stripper, exotic entertainer, same thing.
Same thing. You know, it don't matter even if she play professional sports. It's going to be the same thing.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you why, because I've learned, I really have learned through the years, all these things that you mentioned. Mm-hmm. You know, you don't, here it is, whether I play golf or not.
Right.
Here's a Michael Jordan or Tiger Woods.
Right.
Because she's been invited, which means you're automatically invited because you are
the plus one.
Mm-hmm. Right. So now you have to, if your mind frame ain't set to where, hey, you know, I might can't do all this, but I'm just as good as these guys. Mm-hmm. Then you know what's going to happen once you get back home, especially if you catch a Tiger or Steph Curry or any of these, you know, like getting your girl, you know, side like, okay, like, boy, okay. Boy, it's just a matter of time, boy, we're going to, hey, boy, I got 400 million, you know, I'm going to tap that.
Right.
You know, something going to give. Now, if you ain't able to handle that, this may be going a little too deep with people, but I promise you, this is where most of the problem starts at. You know, it even start when you do got that type of money. Because if you listen to most entertainers, most of them who had wives coming from back in the day all the way to right now, most of them really don't invite their wives. And when they do invite their wives, it's always to a what we call a more occasional dressly function. Right. But just for fun time?
No.
I mean, hell, we can look around. Look at all the celebrities when they posting pictures.
Right.
The only people that I can see as a couple for fun time that I can remember that we know as couples is Jay, Beyonce, and when it ain't Jay and Beyonce,
Cardi B would upset a lot.
Yes, but now try to think way outside of the box. No. Like, show me where a paparazzi mentioned such and 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 such. We're here with they girl. You seen all of them in a row.
Right.
Now
you don't even know they have a wife or a husband now, because they are like tucked away.
Right. Because usually what you do is you may see one couple and then you will see all the rest of them in the picture like this here. Either all the boys with whoever married, or either whoever married with the girl, and you'll see all the girls. You don't see them all coupled like, oh yeah.
If it wasn't for these housewives show, we wouldn't know some of these men even had these housewives.
Right.
You know, we'd be like, damn.
See, and the point I'm getting to right there is, men to this day, even with all types of money and power, they don't trust their woman going outside that household, not even with them. It ain't just so they can get next to the sneaky link. Right. It's because they know another one of their niggas is being sneaky to link to her.
Right.
You know, straight up.
He trying to keep her tucked away.
Hey, shit, no,
like, girl. This is my golden prize.
Hey, what the hell you talking about? I want to go to that party with you. No, hell you can't.
No, you can't.
You even got women who got the money and like
don't want that man candy going.
Let me take the pool boy.
Oh, okay.
Yes, she gonna take the pool boy, Joan. You ain't going? What? Boy, she need you to be ready to, when she come back and she worth 200, 300, 400 million, $1 billion. Boy, she ready for your back to be strong. She already know what the pool guy got anyway. You know, but she ain't into the pool guy like she into you.
Right.
See, so that don't count.
Yeah.
You know, listen, man. You know, I don't mean to be teaching these type of classes starting right here. Listen. I don't know about marriage. Like I say, that's a God-given ability because He's gonna be able to wipe everybody's slate clean.
Right.
And me and her gonna have the wisdom to where nobody else can infiltrate us to destroy what we got.
I like that part.
And see, and that's where you have to build with that. And that's why a lot of people can't go forward.
Right.
You know, because they can't even build with the most simple tactic. Because everybody want to do it their way.
Right.
When your way is only going to work for this much, or either it's not going to work at all.
But the godly way.
The godly way, hey, you got you a shot.
You got you a shot.
You got you a shot.
I feel that way too.
Yeah.
Put it in God's hands.
Yes.
That's how I feel.
Yes.
That's how I feel with all situations right now moving forward.
Right.
I'm leaving it in God's hands. See, I just have to believe in Him.
And see, I want to, because we talking about this, Cameron, I don't want to leave to the next subject yet.
Okay, we're not.
But Devin Franklin and Megan Franklin, you know, which is Megan Good Franklin.
Yeah.
Here it is.
A pastor.
A pastor. And people
filed for divorce. Ain't he supposed to know better? Ain't he supposed to steadfast? What you be saying? Steadfast? What's those terminology you be using?
He's supposed to steadfast.
To get divorced?
No,
because God say this is the one.
This is the one. No, well, first of all, you went and told God this is the one.
Yes.
God didn't tell you that was
right.
the one.
God, you went and told God under God that this is the one,
and she accepted.
But ain't he supposed to know these rules?
Right. So here I am to tell Mr. Franklin.
Okay, tell him.
Please
tell him.
One, you're not a pastor, sir.
Oh.
That's one.
Uh-oh.
Megan, you've been bamboozled.
Uh-oh.
Now, does that mean you get a free write-off card? No, Megan, because he's not dead.
Okay.
And Devon, Megan isn't dead. So you don't get free reign either.
Oh, God.
You're going to have to stay in this fight, brother. Now, let's go back to human terms. Yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Right.
You mess around and check out at the wrong time. One of us going to be right today. One of us is going to be very wrong. Now, I don't want to check out because I know I ain't ready. So, you know, if you think you got it right, you think you know how this game go, the way this life is meant, then go ahead. Do your thing by all means.
I just love to see that this is supposed to be pastor that is filing for divorce. Because on this show we have said once you are married,
yes,
you stay married.
You stay married, no matter what.
No matter what.
That's right.
That's what the Bible say to do.
That's right. Even if she found out that Devon,
and for a man who was of the cloth,
yeah,
is not abiding by the Bible.
No.
So this is why you're saying he ain't no goddamn best.
No. He wasn't ordained by God, because if you're ordained by God, you gonna know it.
You're gonna know that you're not supposed to be filing for no goddamn divorce.
Right. He made us use the term that, hey, me and my wife, we separated right now. Yeah. We can't get things right up under the same household, you know. That's understandable. You can't separate. Right. You know, God just told you you can't divorce.
Right.
So, you know, Devin, you know, is it Devin or Devon?
I don't know.
I think it's pronounced. Yeah.
All I know, he was the pastor, and he filed for divorce. What? People were assuming she must have did something real bad because men don't really file.
Well, see what it is. People on the outside, just like me and you, looking
being
in.
Nosy.
Yeah, you know, and it's not like I'm
have
able to call.
Opinions, which is fine.
Right. You know, I haven't called Megan. You know, I don't have Megan's number to call her. I would like to call her. You know, no, seriously, I really want to know really what the problem is. You know, Megan Franklin. I can't. No, seriously, I think Megan Good Franklin should have enough nerve to call the show. Seriously, I mean that. I ain't joking. I'm dead serious. Because, Cameron, this is what Megan doesn't understand as well as Devon. You got millions of people who don't even know you, but they're willing to market themselves after you. You didn't ask to be accountable for that. But once you took this job that puts you out into the world,
right? That's
your job.
Right.
You know, I don't care if your name Michael Jordan. Just like when Michael Jordan left his wife, he in the same boat. He ain't no different.
Right.
He ain't no different because he the Air Jordan, supposedly God of men. Right. Air Jordan. Right. No, nigga, you gonna get the same thing. Devon getting. You know, you in the same box, Mike.
Right.
And now I say all these things as well because, from a serious note, Cameron, a lot of these entertainers don't know.
Right.
See, it's different. She went to school for acting.
Yeah. Like me, I've never known that part in the Bible that says once you get married, you're with that person for the rest of your life until they die.
Until they die.
You're ordained under God.
Yes.
Like, no matter what happened in this relationship. But that's the part I don't like.
Right, because
if you're getting your ass whooped, or he's doing some crazy shit, or he molested your child, like who stays with a man after all that? God cannot possibly want you to stay with a man that molested your child because you married him.
Listen, now watch this here. Do you have the wisdom of God?
No.
then therefore you don't know.
I mean, you could say he could go to God and ask forgiveness.
Yes.
I don't give a damn if he go to God and ask forgiveness. If he molest my child and that was my husband, he is dead. He is done for me. Ain't no God could come down from heaven above and be right here and say, I'll be like, Lord, I'm sorry. You will have to put me in the pits of fire because I'm not going to be with this man because I said some vows and he done did some foul shit. I ain't being with him. He done abused me. He done did this, did that. This is why I draw the line, Lord.
This is why God tell people to be equally yoked. Because of what you're just now saying.
Equally yoked.
See, because you be done
from
jumped.
The beginning. Don't just jump the fucking
right. You got to know who this other individual is.
Right. Like, do your research.
Right.
I hate that when people find out some shit about somebody that they've been with for years because you didn't do your due diligence and found out all you needed to know about the person.
Listen, you know what? Most people, I'm gonna give people some.
What?
I'm gonna give people some wisdom to take home, and then they can ask God for themselves.
Okay.
You know what people most afraid of asking God?
What?
Is this person really for me?
Oh.
See, first of all, you got to understand. Listen, when a person gonna sit back and think before they even ask God,
right?
Because now the thing is, do you really want this answer?
Right.
See, because if this answer ain't what you want, and your flesh wants something,
right?
Man, you were in trouble.
That part, the lust.
The lust.
The lust is not love.
And if you don't know how to handle lust or you're really in trouble.
Right. Because people think with the bottoms.
And
they don't think with this.
People forget it's all members. It's all type of members of the body that this here is thinking to.
Right.
So when you know you ain't gonna get that, first of all, you're gonna already know what the answer gonna be anyway.
Right.
That's why most people ain't gonna ask.
Right.
People like
they already know on the inside.
Yeah, I am, man.
They already know on the inside if somebody's not for them. They just want reassurance.
Just want the reassurance.
But you always know what is right and what is wrong.
Yeah, but you don't want God reassurance. No. See, that's the whole thing. You don't want God reassurance.
I've been talking to him a lot lately.
Yes.
So I don't mind asking him and stuff.
Right.
I was never like, I'm not an atheist or anything.
Right.
I do believe in the person that created the heavens and the earth, but I'm just not no church going every Sunday person, you know, faking the front. Not saying that people who go Sundays are faking, but I'm just not going to church.
Right.
But I do believe in God, and I do try to my best follow 90% of the commandments. Because I'm not married right now and I'm having sex. So that's one of the commandments that I cannot follow.
Right.
You know. But everything else I do, you know, follow.
Well, I mean, that's it is human nature.
Right.
You know, but you do have to get better at it. You know, I'm a man of many flaws.
I will be married again. I will be.
Yes. Well, you know, I just hope I hope that people, if they want to get married to each other, you know, both choose very, very wisely.
Right.
And that's what I'm pointing out.
You're equally yoked.
You got to be equal, because now this man got Megan. Listen, you know how many men finna be after this?
Right.
Man?
Right.
And then, not only that, once you flip the coin with him, because women know that this guy has to be something because she's stuck in there a decade.
Right.
So
wait, a decade?
Yeah, they was together for a whole decade. They was married for right
at
10 years.
I'm a little slow today. How many years is a decade?
Yes.
Oh, I thought they was only together for 7.
No, 10. So.
Oh, so she if something had to be good there.
Yes.
And you know, women, what we thinking was good there.
Right. So, but listen.
You know what we thinking was good there.
Right. So, and that's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm getting to. How many other women gonna be like, shit?
He on the market.
Hey, I got to try him.
Yeah,
that's what women saying.
I'm try him.
Yes.
Yeah, because, you know, he done touched the celebrity.
Come on, man. And which, most likely, is probably going to be another celebrity woman.
Gee.
It is.
Let's see if it happens for him, because he's not really a celebrity, but now he kind of is in the limelight.
Right.
So he was like a mini celebrity.
Yeah.
Because you've been touched by a celebrity. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're gonna call them, the little mini celebrities, because you've been touched by a celebrity.
Well, I'll tell you what, Devon, you better go celebrity your ass back to Megan.
Yeah, I can't.
And Megan, you better do the same thing. And going back to Devon, you know, listen, man. I want to give y'all these fleshly things that I endure of daily. I want to give it to y'all and say, go for it. I do. I honestly do. I do. But I promise to give y'all the truth here. You have to stay home. You don't get the privilege that I get to go do fornication. Now, you can go do whatever the fuck you want to do. You can. You know, listen. I'm in the same boat in one way. I'm not married.
Right.
I do tell God I want to get better daily and do things that He has commandment-wise for every human being to do, no matter your color. Every human being got the same commandment. But, and there is a but, two of y'all decided to become one in flesh. And not only that, y'all decided to tell God that if you ordain our household up under for your blessings, that we will abide by you and your commandment. Y'all decided to do that.
Well, that pastor does not remember that part in the Bible.
He don't?
He must not.
Oh,
because he's filed for divorce.
Well, I tell you what.
I can understand if she did, but this is a man of God. You're supposed to know the part in the Bible that said you're not supposed to be filing for no goddamn divorce.
Oh, well, I want to pray for Devon just in case you didn't know that, brother, because we'll hate for you to wake up tomorrow, as well as me, and not be here along with the living. So, you know, same thing for Megan as well. But people really need to start taking this seriously. Because parents have checked out of here up under the same conditions. That's why I tell people, God got one favorite quote. I'm not going to tell y'all where it is. He's going to ask every person when you check out of here, if there's a God. You know, people love for me to say that, if there's a God. I'm going to say it is a God. Okay. But for the other people, that favorite quote is, have you heard of me?
Right.
People don't understand how deep that quote is. Have you heard of me? Have you heard of me means lots of things. Let me help you out about that. You know, while we up here talking about, you know, could you be with a
celebrity,
entertainer, porn star? Listen, this is why God don't care nothing about none of that. Because when He gets you and remold you and shape you, that label that you once had that you made for yourself, He's going to make you another label.
Yes, that's going to be me soon.
He's going to make you another label. And that's why He say, have you heard of me? Right. Because once, if God have to ask you that at the end of your reign, your knowledge of what you refuse to get, which is, that means He going, if I say yeah, watch this here. Have you heard of me?
Yes.
Yes, but I didn't read about you.
Right.
But watch this here. You heard of me.
Right.
Which means you can't read. Yes. Why didn't you go read?
Right.
Have you heard of me? Yes.
Didn't want
Who
to.
told you?
Right.
What year?
Right.
How many times?
Right.
What day? What time? See, all these things come back flooding. It's just the wisdom that the things I can give you that I'm telling you is going to hit. That's why you don't want to check out of here before time.
Right.
You know, you really don't want to check out of here, and you don't want to be so stubborn to where you can't hear it.
Right.
So, marriage, just for y'all to know, married to a entertainer, porn star, whatever. Yes, it will take God. It can be done.
Yes. But I think God will have to be involved.
Oh, deeply.
Yeah, because that's what I'm feeling right now. I'm like, yo, anything that's going on in my life right now, God has to be a part of it.
Yes.
Before, God was not a part of my life fully. When I was married, before my husband, we used to go to church, though. He actually got me to dress up on Sundays and go in the goddamn church. I used to be like, babe, they're prepared if it falls on me. They're prepared if the roof fall. Okay? I might be married to you now, but when we go in here, all the sins that I have done in my life, the roof is about to fall on all of us. And maybe because of you, he won't let it fall.
Well, don't worry about that. It probably was somebody in the basement sinning up good.
Right.
You just didn't know it at the time.
Right.
You know, but these are the things that's going on in certain places of the church. And you don't believe me?
Well, at least I know with him, he married an exotic dancer.
Yes.
So, he was able to handle this.
Right.
Because he married it.
There you go. So that's proof. It can be done.
It can be done.
It can be done.
And we had a good relationship.
See what I'm saying? Until Camel decided.
Until I decided to divorce him. And it's fine. But now, R.I.P. to you, Mr. Jefferson.
Mr. Jefferson, I wish you was amongst the living once again. I could get you to call into the show. But unfortunately, God bless. Now,
how shall you tell someone you just start dating, they have a odor?
Have you ever experienced that?
No, not to that. Because an odor will have to be a longevity. If I'm dating you, and let's say I smelt you one day, I would not judge you right away. It will have to be a continuous smell. It would have to be a continuous smell. And then I would be like, yo, I know how I would approach the situation, but I want you to go first. How would you tell a lady that you are dating, you're having sex with her, you already took it there, and down there isn't smelling too kosher, and she literally came out the shower, got in the bed, and during sex or after sex, you smell this odor. What would you do? Would you say something if it has happened more than 3 times? And if so, how would you approach the situation? Tread light.
No, I'm going to be a little heavy because odor, it doesn't just have to be down there. It could be...
No, it could be underarms.
Arms, breath, hair.
Breath, it could be hair, whatever.
Right, body odor or anything. Well, of course I like you, because if I like you, I got to tell you.
Right.
So, me personally, I'm not going to tread lightly, but I you know how vulgar I can be sometimes. Yes. So I've been working on that.
So you will sit down?
Yeah. We're going to sit down and be like, baby.
Would you hold her hand?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Would you sit in front of her, across from each other?
Yeah.
Eye to eye?
Yeah, eye to eye. And
trying to envision the whole situation.
Right.
But this is helping someone right now.
Yes. And be like, baby, you got an odor here. Do you realize that? Oh. And hopefully, truthfully, because she could be like, no, what are you talking about? And then I could tell her, listen, you got a very distinctive smell here at this part of your body. And I'm hoping she'd be like, really? Is it that bad? I'm like, yes, it's that bad. Like, we're not doing nothing until you get this checked out. Let's say the person received it the wrong way, which is the, fuck you mean I got an odor, and, motherfucker, I ain't got, motherfucker, I've been with you, and, be like, well, yeah, well, I'm going to give a little leeway. Okay, you right. Both of us need to go get checked out. Motherfucker, I ain't going to get checked out. Then I'm going to be like, okay, that's fine. You ready to go? Let them go on about their business. Okay. I make me an appointment.
Okay.
Wherever the odor was coming from.
Right.
Tell them so they'll know what to check me for.
Right.
And then, really that's on you. Now, if you don't want to leave the situation and you want to come up with all type of excuse,
right.
I don't know what type of excuse it is to lay next to a stinky smelling motherfucker, but shit, if that's what you like and you just got to make an excuse up for that, then that's on you. But I think 2 partners should be able
to come as mature adults and sit
Yeah, because it's only so far. I mean, it's only y'all two that know.
Right. It ain't like you telling other people.
Right.
It's a topic of conversation amongst the friends.
Right.
Maybe one friend you might tell, but you're not going to tell everybody that situation.
Right. Really, I don't think a person who in that position gonna really, like, you really gonna have to be a person real bestie, like the best of the bestie, to let that info out.
Right.
Because, like I say, most likely you ain't going.
Because I have a friend.
Because it's an embarrassing moment.
Yeah, I have a friend and they're going through this right now.
Really?
And this will be a deal breaker for them.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think you sit them down. I personally do. Sit down and you tell the person and you see how the person react.
Right.
Like really. Because
it could be something they're eating.
Yeah.
It could be vitamins they're taking.
It could.
It could be something that they're washing their clothes with that's different. That's
true. It don't always have to be sex.
It could be a deodorant they're using or something that's coming through their pores or something. You
True.
For real.
But you still got to address the situation, and I think that's one of the best ways. Sit down eye to eye and really tell the person. And
because some people don't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah, but you can't keep being around
smelling. I remember one time I had a teeth. It had a hole, but I'm not a dentist. But I took a while to go get it filled. But behold, that teeth, when you have a hole in your teeth, let's say you brush your teeth. If food after you brush your teeth and food goes in that teeth, I don't care if it's an hour go by, it's decaying in that hole.
Right.
So if you go and that food comes out, it is like a dead carcass in your mouth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So, to me, I used to feel like my spouse didn't want to tell me, but one day I woke up and I smelled my breath and I was like, oh, morning breath, this is horrible. And I know the food, I was like, damn, the food that was in the teeth, I actually took it out and smelled it. And I was like, oh, I got to get this teeth filled.
Right.
And I was like, babe, why you ain't ever tell me I had morning breath or something? He was like, no, I just thought, he just didn't even know what to say. Because, see, you don't want those situations when your spouse don't even know how to talk to you about the situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And then I had sinusitis. And sinusitis, like, it gives your breath a certain smell, but you need to, like, wash your nose out. Like, you find ways because you know your situation. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes if you eat an onion or pickles, or you be aware to chew gum. Like, before I came here, I had a Big Mac. And I ate pickles, and I'm just like, I know my breath gonna smell like pickles. So I'm gonna be careful how close I talk to somebody because I didn't chew them. I be conscious of stuff. Every time before I come here, I'm eating something crazy. So when I come here, I'll be like, so God, I forgot the gum. I'll be like, let me not talk too close to people.
Okay.
Because I be, but you should be able to tell well, I would do it this way.
Gotcha.
Let's say it was a guy. I'm visiting him 3 weeks in. I just keep smelling this odor. I would sit down with him and I'd be like, babe, can we talk? There's this odor coming off of your body. I don't know if it's vitamins you're taking. I don't know if you're drinking some type of substance, if you're working out, protein drinks. I don't know what it is, but it's an odor that I don't like. We're going to have to figure this out. You're going to either have to bathe with a different soap, or you're going to have to, for the whole week, you're going to have to see what you're eating, what you're taking, and let's see if it's something that you're actually consuming that makes this odor come out of you.
Right.
Because I can't tolerate this smell, and this can be a deal breaker for me.
Well, I'm curious, how long this person and other person been together?
Oh no, this person that is my cousin's friend. She's been dating this guy for about a week.
Really?
And she has smelled the odor 3 times.
Oh shit.
So shit. And she smelled the odor. And
hold on, which odor are we speaking? Are we talking about mouth odor or?
No, the odor is coming from like
down
this
there?
area.
Oh yeah. Oh no, he got to go to the doctor.
And she tells me that the cousin tells her that he sweats a lot.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sweat, period. Like not doing anything.
He just
sweaty.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a sweat problem.
No.
Yes, because it's this girl. Let me let you know right now. Because I had this conversation with them. Is a dancer at work. I don't see her anymore. I won't call her name. She used to sweat. Like I think it's a disease out here. I forgot the name of it. I should have looked it up. When people just sweat. Like some people just sweat to where they look like you poured water on them.
Right.
If they walk from here to right there.
Yeah.
It's like they just sweat. And then they have a odor with the sweat.
Right.
That comes out their pores. Like this is a disease or a condition.
Gotcha.
And she had that. And I didn't know she had that because every time I see this child, she would be like pressing her hair. And when I tell you, it would be this odor just coming from over by her. And I'd be like, and I used to get real like mad because I used to be like, I always know when you're here because I know the smell when you're here. And everybody's looking at me like, oh God, showstopper. I'm like, every time I see her, like, and she pressed her hair, it's like, it's this odor. And I just can't take it. Like, what the hell is this odor? But then I found out that she had a sweat gland problem. And I think when it's sweat, it goes through her wig. The sweat goes through the smell goes through the hair. Because remember the sweat, you're dancing, the sweat, the hair touching the sweat. So you don't have time to wash your wig every day. So let's just say you're pressing that sweat that your hair done touched on your back. So it's a smell.
It's a smell.
Odor every time I see you.
Which is hyperhidrosis.
That's what it is? Okay. Well, that's what I think maybe that's what this guy has and that's what this young lady had. Okay. Because I hate people I can't say hate, but it disgusts me when somebody sweats like that. It has to be an injection or something you can take, a pill. It has to be something somebody created to help with this situation. Well,
they say it's treatable with antibiotics, but no one knows what caused the sweating sickness. So the antibiotics most likely comes from what you can use is moxicillin, penicillin, which...
But those things are for like other diseases. Like, that's crazy that they putting that there for somebody who's just sweaty or musty.
But see, I guess the thing is over sweating. Because with odor. So which means it was still caused from something.
Right.
I guess what I'm saying is something still had to cause it because that means you got to come out the womb just sweating. You don't just become an adult.
Or was this a 5? Something happened since 5, and then maybe you could explain to your future spouse.
Now,
like, listen, I have a sweaty problem.
Now, is that a possibility? I mean, it's probably.
Yeah, they do have a sweaty.
No. I'm just talking about coming from a lower age group.
Yeah, like if I was a guy,
right,
and I had a sweaty problem, or even a female that I told you had a sweaty problem, anybody I'm dating, I'm giving them fucking heads up.
Right.
I'm like, listen. I might look all sexy and all this, but I have a sweat problem.
Right.
I just want to let you know that if I do too much, I will perspirate a lot.
Right.
The older part, I don't know. I'm from the island. We got all type of Dettol. We got all type of thing we the bed with that.
But see, I think that's where it does say it has to be something else because we have actually, I remember in high school, we had a younger guy. He sweated a lot. Heavy sweat. Okay. But I can be honest, though. He didn't have any odor.
Okay.
But he sweated a lot, though.
So the sweat is fine, but don't have an odor.
Yeah, I think once the odor comes involved. Because the odor is what's telling you your body isn't well.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that it's something abnormal in your body.
Vitamins can make somebody sweat and have an odor like that.
No, I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now, as far as I've learned, being a young man, being very promiscuous at the time, odor always tell men. That's notice when they say a woman could be walking around with a stench and don't smell it.
Yes, that is true.
A man smells it right off the bat.
But guess what?
Even on himself.
Because right at this point is this thing out here that all women have experienced at least once. It is called bacterial vaginosis.
Oh.
And nobody likes it. It's not really a STD, but you still have to take pills for it.
Right.
It is an unbalanced yeast in your vagina. We have yeast up there.
Right.
But, it's good yeast. But this yeast becomes bad, and it smells like a dead rat or fish has crawled up your vagina. You would rather have syphilis, chlamydia, gonorrhea, all of those before you want to have the simple yeast infection, because those other things don't smell. The yeasty bacterial vaginosis, it stink. I know when a girl has it. I work at the strip club. Let's say I go over to dance for some girls. It's like 6 girls. They're there. Somebody's getting married. There's the bridal crew. They have on a dress. They're all sexy. And let's say I'm dancing for them. I'm giving them a lap dance, whatever. And their leg is flapping. And that scent, whoosh, from under that leg and hit me in the face.
Really?
I know a vaginosis smell, because musty and fishy are 2 different things.
Joe.
And fishy, that's why men be saying lately over the years, her pussy smell like fish.
Right.
Because we didn't know, this just came about.
Hold on. Joe, what's your
your significant other.
I want her opinion. Is that true? No, I'm asking her, do she know someone? What we're discussing.
Know about the bacterial vaginosis? No, everybody knows about it. Not saying she has had it.
No, not that she's ever had it. Like,
but
have
she
she
knows
ever
about
met
the terminology.
anybody?
Because anybody goes to the GYN, it's on the goddamn wall.
I mean, I'm not gonna tell you no lie. I know it's true because my sister, who's a nurse.
Okay,
so
good.
she has.
That's knowledge. That's natural knowledge.
But I guess it's just amazing because I really be like to hear.
But
other
how
women.
you get it is different. See, if you have the same sex partner, and you all are raw dogging, 9 times out of 10, that won't happen if you have the same sex partner. But if he's ejaculating in you a lot, that can unbalance your pH, and you can catch a bacterial vaginosis.
I have heard that.
Which will smell like fish.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? It does. That's the worst part about this thing, is that it smells like fish and a dead rat.
Wow.
Mixed together.
All right. So, listen, y'all sneaky linkers. Make sure you wash, protection. Wash, protection, please. And
thank you for watching L.O.T.S. Watch us at Global Vision TV, and we are powered by Status Network. Later, where opinion,
truth,
and substance. Only we have to make sure we are real and give them skills to be out.
Right. My real son, he taught